now is Purefunds ETF CEO Andrew Chanin. He's here to talk about hot video games and the world's first gaming ETF, GAMR, Gamer is what it is. But let's get to the fun stuff, the toys. Andrew, what's the top, I guess, among consoles, what are we looking at? Top games for the holidays.
Sure. So we have Battlefield 1, which is a highly anticipated debut. That's an Electronic Arts game.
Right.
Another electronics art game, which is known worldwide and played by many, is the new FIFA game coming out in 2017.
People love FIFA, yeah.
I'm a big fan myself as well. And then a Take-Two interactive game, Mafia 3, is coming out, taking place actually in New Orleans, which is where my alma mater is.
Is that right?
Indeed.
So you're very familiar with the area. Okay.
Absolutely.
What about mobile? What are the top games on mobile?
Sure. So mobile's been something that it's been very difficult for new games to make their way in, but Pokemon Go has probably been one of the big games. It's a sensation sweeping the world. It launched in the U.S. originally and then slowly kind of started spreading around, and people are still loving it. And then we also have Clash Royale and Monster Strike. So one by Tencent, well-known Chinese, more diversified company, not necessarily a pure play gaming company. Monster Strike as well, another freemium game. So we're seeing a lot of these freemium games growing in popularity. You download it for free, and then you want to buy some extra add-ons for your character or unlock new levels, and they've been pretty popular.
Yeah, and spend more money. What about PCs? What do people play? A lot of gamers like the PC?
You have some very, very hardcore gamers that focus on PCs. Some people just only play on PCs. It's very popular. It can be very expensive. So
League of Legends, apparently, number one.
One of the biggest games, huge for esports. You see these massive tournaments. MSG sold out just a couple weeks ago for a big tournament, and it's another huge game everywhere around the world.
What else? Crossfire and World of Warcraft. Even I have heard of World of Warcraft.
Absolutely. There's a movie about it this year.
And, you know, they have a great business model because you have to pay more money to get more characters, and then when you just feel like you've got it all together, they bring out a new game, and all those old characters don't work on the new game.
Well, some games will try to find a way to maybe transfer some of those over so they don't have people that have been playing a long time upset, but others will take advantage of using it as a new opportunity.
Tell me about this. You've got a wireless console here that you've been playing with.
Sure. So this is the NVIDIA Shield, something that they don't really publicize that much, but it was something that they built to kind of demonstrate how powerful their chips are. Everyone knows them in the gaming industry for building these very powerful chips. They just had their best earnings ever this past quarter.
What have we got on the screen behind us? We've got like a little Eskimo boy with a fox behind him, and it's in a snowstorm.
Yeah. So this game was
exciting.
This game was actually developed as a way to teach people about Inuit culture. So as you actually play, it's actually a very educational game and one that brings some kind of social awareness as well to...
I had a polar bear chasing him earlier.
And we barely got free from that one.
Now it's got blown down by the wind.
Exactly.
All right. We could play with this all day. All right, before you go, I want to talk about the ETF. People like video games. They can actually invest. How do they do that?
Sure. So this is a very vibrant industry. We're seeing companies that are console makers, chip makers, video game developers, software companies, the retailers. And then you have all these new technologies that we're starting to see come out there that are going to transcend just entertainment for video games into the education classroom, and it's being done with virtual reality and augmented reality technology. So Gamer, G-A-M-R, our ETF that focuses on the video game technology industry, is one that encapsulates these many different trends that we're seeing.
Does virtual reality and putting on the headset, is that going to change everything in the gaming world? Has it already changed it?
It hasn't changed everything yet because no one has been completely convinced that one VR technology is better than everyone else. So the video game developers, the software companies...
If you can put yourself into the game, surely that's a game changer.
Absolutely. And we saw augmented reality kind of took off with Pokemon Go. We're starting to realize that technology. We're going to see more mixed reality as well, which is kind of a hybrid between virtual and augmented. But virtual reality, as soon as they get the headset technology really down and work out some of those kinks, then you'll see the software developers really start to pour money into building out these new games.
Fascinating. All right, Andrew Chanin, thank you so much for being here.